Can you share in your understanding what the essence, is kind of a direct question, but what the essence of Buddhism is, what it's really about?
So it's transforming suffering. Yeah, it's a path to transform suffering, and when you transform suffering, that is happiness. So happiness and suffering are not separate. It's more clear in Sanskrit, sukha and dukkha. They are connected. So when you feel dukkha, suffering or ill-being, so that's why if you say ill-being and well-being, it's a bit easier in English because it's that kind of thing. They are connected. So transforming suffering, that is happiness. And so the path is, and the path is in every moment. So it's not like your happiness is over there and you just need to undergo this trial in order to get to your happiness. But it's in every moment you experience happiness. That's how you know you're on the path. So Buddhism is not about attainment, but it's about real-time transformation of ill-being or suffering, and how to do that, and learning skillful ways to do that, and helping other people to do it. Yeah.
Can you share a little more of what ill-being is, or what suffering is in the Buddhist understanding of it? And,
sure, yeah.
Also, I noticed a lot of interpretations of Buddhism share that it's to become free of suffering, like get rid of it, be free of it, put an end to it. And I know that Thai is very well known for saying it's about transforming it, as you say. And so I'm curious on the distinction of that and the importance of that distinction too.
Well, you have to be careful. Freedom can be just an idea. And so what is true freedom? So that's something that we need to ask. I mean, I ask myself, what is true freedom? Because what I think might be freedom, like the freedom to choose this or that, or buy this item online, or go on this vacation, or have this career. You think that's freedom, but I would say that's a kind of illusory freedom. The freedom of the so-called freedom of choice. So I think here freedom is a kind of lightness of being. Thai would say dwelling happily in the present moment. And so it's not about choosing this or that, but it's about understanding what is pain, hurt, trauma, whatever we call it, what is somehow not easeful, light in our body and our mind. Understanding that arises due to conditions and causes that there are, and you can recognize those conditions and causes, and you can find ways to remove those causes and conditions, and then you suffer less. And when you suffer less, that's freedom. So when we talk about freedom, it's not about freedom of choice, but freedom from our habitual patterns of causing this unpleasant pain, trauma for ourselves and for other people. So that is what we call true freedom. And the freedom of choice is just is illusory, because you when you choose one thing over the other, you actually get caught by that thing. To you, it seems like you get something, but that thing starts to own you when you choose it. So we're very careful what we do, and with what we do and what we don't do when we're on the path, because we know, like if I buy something or somebody gives me something, I often feel it's a burden. I have to take care of that thing. It seems like I own it, but actually it owns me. You have a laptop, you have to think about the laptop. You have to take care of it like a pet. Make sure it's in good condition, all these things. Like, wow. Before that, I was free from having to take care of a laptop. Now I have to take care of this laptop. And you have, of course, a utilitarian view towards it, because you say, okay, with this laptop, I can accomplish this and this and this. But when you look deeply, like, who is owning who? So freedom also means establishing sovereignty in our own body and mind.